Base melting pump is on the horizon. Finally, we do see some green in the market, and I've been telling you about all this. I said the first decent rally since the October meltdown is coming. Now, there was a lot of divide on the timeline, and everybody's saying we're going lower, we're going higher. Months of bleeding, possible price and clarity, 1 hour, 4 hour confirmation, all scream long. Talking about clarity, seems like it might actually be passing very, very soon. Yes, I know people say it's March and whatever, but we could be in for a massive, massive surprise. And most importantly, the S&P seems to be reversing as well. So there's not that overhang on the S&P and the stock market correction. Now, I tweeted this yesterday and I said, it's all about time in the market, not timing the market. But people misunderstand this. It's not about just sitting on your investments, especially not when it comes to this channel. It's about waiting for the right opportunity and not just leaving and being like, oh, when the market picks up, whatever, I'm gonna be back. No, you have to monitor every single day. This is what I'm doing. If you don't know who I am, my name is 𝗬𝗧, and I've been here since 2016. I actually make 4% a month trading at least. That's 100x your net worth in the next 10 years. You can chat GPT that. If that sounds interesting and you have 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notifications on. Let's get going. It's a super exciting show today. So, couple of things. I made this tweet, right? And then I said, a bounce coming sooner than you think, here's why. And then I detailed in depth on how I see the total market cap on the weekly playing out and how important it is that this level actually holds. And on the channel here, when that happened, when we broke below, I actually put this ghost chart in from the previous reversal. And if you look at that ghost chart, first of all, the weekly held on the total market cap. This is the weekly bottom down here, and there was no close below there, meaning this is a very strong reversal level. Very strong reversal level. If you look at this, the chart pumped, the total market cap pumped 82%, about $2 trillion came in as demand at these levels. So this is a very strong level that you should not take lightly. This is what I've been telling you about for the past 2 freaking weeks, okay? And if you look at the lower time frame, here is how that reversal should look like based on the previous major reversal down on this low. I took this low and then I looked at how that reversal looked and I put a ghost chart on there. We've done it again. These shorts are designed that you have to come back every day. Okay, I can't save it. If you don't have 10 minutes, we'll leave now because you're not gonna make it anyway. And if you do have 10 minutes, we'll come back every single freaking day, put it on 2x and watch these shows because it's built up over on top of each other. So as I explained, you probably remember this. And yes, we came a little bit lower than I anticipated, like what it was, the bottom I marked here. We came about 10% lower as the bottom. But it seems like that this pattern that we've seen previously is basically playing out. Please don't forget that I put this up here, by the way. So before this massive crash, okay? So you see this W formation that you see here on the previous crash as well, and the reversal, W formation, and then a move on, is somehow playing out here as well. So what I'm saying here is the following. You will need to see a higher high formed. Guess what? On the lower time frame, we did see that. So if you go into the 15-minute, and if you have been watching the shows, you already know this, we did have a V-shaped recovery on the 15-minute. I even said accumulation, manipulation, distribution, which if you don't know what that is, there is a video explaining it here. But this played out perfectly up here, having a pullback. There was a V-shaped recovery here after meltdown, after break below the weekly chart. V-shaped recovery, close above the weekly. Fantastic. Then there needed to be a 50% retrace, which we got here. Look at this. 50% retrace happened from here down here. This is what I was anticipating. I told you, accumulation, manipulation, distribution happened. Fantastic. You pull this out here and you see that the 50% level just got touched, and guess what happened from there? A higher high. A higher high formed from that level, meaning on the hourly chart, by the way, this is an hourly higher high. An hourly higher high. Close below here, close above there. Very, very, very strong confirmation. Guess what we need then? We just need another 50% retrace. And I told you this is the market I'm playing. The 50% retrace happened, and guess what? There is a 15-minute market structure shift from there. I think it might be even an hourly. Close below there. Close above there! Is that an hourly market structure shift? Holy shit. No, it's not. Okay, it's not. Okay, cool. There is no close above there. But this is a very strong reversal level. Very strong reversal signal. There is a strong high here that closes below there, and then there is an hourly close above, and a V-shape yet again on the 15-minute. And now in London, we're dumping. Freaking bullish, guys. I'm telling you, like, the reason why I'm so excited is because I'm not this, if you've been watching the channel, I'm not this kid that tells you to buy all the time and buy dip and alts and all that shit. But when there is pump, the pump is due, you gotta pay attention. And this is the time to fucking pay attention, okay? So anyway, here's what I'm expecting. I told you multiple times that I've taken, both in the Bitfunded, by the way, Bitfunded, guys. Today, I'm dropping... I legit think it should be illegal for me to do this, to be honest. I'm gonna drop a video that is going to detail how I'm milking this Bitfunded challenge. Bitfunded is a prop firm. I'm going to show you exactly, if you have a stop loss that is worth, let's say $100, $10, whatever it is, how you can make that into an incredible opportunity with this pump coming. I'm gonna drop that video today. Make sure to subscribe and turn the bell notification on, and join in on the community. We have a community. It lives on Telegram. It's completely free. You can join in with a click of a button. You want to do that now, link in the description. I'll wait. No, I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna waste your time. That's not what we do here. Anyway, so let's get back here, back into the rhythm. So what I'm expecting is that this low down here will hold at 2.22 trillion, okay? This will hold, in my opinion. Why? Because this was the level, the demand zone, that created a new high on the hourly chart after the chart came back 50% after a V-shaped recovery on the 15. So this is like a very fucking strong level. If this breaks, make no mistake, we're going much lower, probably sub 65, sub 60-ish. So, but this should hold. And when this holds, I do believe we might have a little bit of a, I don't think this is happening, by the way, but this can, I think the low is in here already at 227 trillion. I'm gonna look at Bitcoin in a second, but ultimately we can't go down all the way here. 222 should hold, and we should have a rally all the way to the daily equilibrium, which is about between 75 and 90,000 on Bitcoin. So this is what I would expect. Let me look at Bitcoin for a second here. So you look at Bitcoin, very similar pattern playing. I still have the drawings here from the show. So 50% touched, what happens? Close below, close above. The market structure shift on the hourly chart. Freaking strong confirmation. Then what happens? Comes back 50, and we're waiting for a 15-minute market structure shift on hourly. Guess what happens? It just happened now. There is a wick over there. Should we have an impulsive close? Yes, we should. To confirm, but this is very, very, very good. So far, so good. So I can imagine this, I can imagine this, or I can imagine just this happening today on New York. Also, don't forget that manipulation usually sets in between Monday and Wednesday. Why? Because Monday and Wednesday, the market sets the direction, the opposite direction where the market actually is going to head, so it can trap people. You see it multiple times. It's the same as AMD. Accumulation happens Monday to Wednesday. Accumulation happens usually on the weekends as just being choppiness. Then you have manipulation happening between Monday and Wednesday, and then you have distribution to the opposite direction happening between Wednesday and the weekend. So, that said, I do believe that we are due for a pump, and I do believe that the pump is going to take us at least to $75,000. This is a 10% pump, which means, again, going back to the video today, that it's crucial that you watch that. 10% pump on an account is exactly what you need to pass a Bitfunded challenge. Capisci? Okay, amazing, fantastic. So, that said, we're going to talk about this later in today's video. Ultimately, I am expecting a pump to happen here, and I'm expecting the pump to happen from here. Now, the low is in at $65,000. That's my stop loss. That's the stop on my Bitfunded account as well. And I do believe that we are going to see a rally here. Now, whether that rally is going to ripple, now that will obviously ripple down to majority of the tokens. Solana looking fantastic. Doge looking fantastic. Tron looks okay, but you can find better. Cardano, even though but does look okay. So potential trade. I'm gonna share with you. I'm already in a hype trade. Look at this. Like the risk reward and hype here is just incredible. It's just incredible. It's a 3-4% stop loss down here at this major demand zone that resulted in a 30-40% pump. It's basically a no-brainer to have a hype long here with a stop loss at 27. Basically a no-brainer. So I'm gonna share these charts in the community as well once they play out, or once I see the actual setups and once I personally take them. And I'm going to drop the video today as well. Please join in on the community. It's literally a no-brainer. Join in there. There is a link in the description so I can update you when it happens. And turn the bell notifications on for the channel. Come back every single day. This is how you're gonna advance time in the market. It's not about just buying and forgetting, which you can also do for long term, but be here every day. Even if there are no trades, we're not forcing the trades. Even if it seems like this is the most boring fucking thing in the world, be here every single day, because there will be an opportunity, and when that comes, you are going to miss it if you're not paying attention. Come back tomorrow. I'll see you here. Watch this video, which is going to be... It's going to be AMD, but I'm later going to change it to a Bitfunded video. Turn the bell notifications on. Very important video today. Drop in later. See ya. Take care.